Fam 305. Yes, we live. The Fam 305. Take a ride. The Fam 305. Yes, all night. The Fam 305. Let's get right.
Okay, and the Fam 305, the Big P podcast, Big P roundup. It is a Saturday. We're in late October. We're coming up. November's coming, boys. You guys ready?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, you ready for the stupid questions about ricotta 3 or 4 times a day? Yeah. Where's the fucking fried onions?
Always.
Okay, let me go around the table. We got Joey D, what's up?
What's up?
We got Patriot.
Pleasure to be here.
And of course we got...
I think you just called me Mr. Martin every time.
And it is Mr. Martin. He's back after his long sabbatical. He is back. So, all right. So what are we gonna get? What are the annoying fucking questions that we're gonna get coming up the next 2 months? Because we're coming up Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Do you have any more fried onions?
Mm-hmm.
Turn around, ask someone else. Do you have any more fried onions? No, the other person just told you.
All day.
The pumpkin pie filling.
Oh, that's already coming. Which we were out of it like 2 weeks ago.
We've been out of it.
Uh-oh.
We're going nuts because we're getting closer.
Yep.
The candy apple kits.
The organic ones. Huh?
The candy apple kits.
Oh, the candy apple kits, which I haven't heard too many of those. How about those? I don't know about you guys. I hate with a passion those fucking cinnamon brooms.
Oh, I love them. They smell great.
What?
I love them
one
for
of my
a day.
favorite things.
Oh my god, no.
I like them for, they have orange ones now.
It's like one of my favorite things about the holidays.
Really?
Yeah. I love it.
You can get a mini one for your car.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a little you hang it.
Yeah.
No.
It's like a dustpan one.
Yeah, it's like a dustpan.
Hand broom.
I'm indifferent.
You don't care either way?
Like Dobie's.
Yeah, I
hate when the dill pickle ones are out. The little dill weed.
There's a dill one?
Sometimes we get dill weed and they put it in a little thing and it smells terrible when I walk by it.
Oh my god! See, and I'm not against cinnamon. I'm not against it, but it kind of reminds me like I don't know if you guys remember having this in your houses growing up. The potpourri. People would buy the bags of potpourri and they would pour them in a container.
Potpourri lady.
I hated them. Did you guys have that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good, you're lucky. Joey D, potpourri.
Why not?
No, it's
maybe my family's up north, but
I don't know.
Oh yeah, my mom was a big potpourri lady. In our bathroom, she'd always have it like a little glass fancy jar, and it was filled with like rock hard looking leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and they were scented. Yes, and they were scented.
All scented.
Yeah. And the smells were It was like
hated it.
That kind of reminds me of
Pine
those.
cones?
Yeah, little decorative pine cones.
Yeah, they soaked it in God knows
Yeah.
what. Probably formaldehyde and fucking rat poison. And they sprinkled a little bit of perfume. And here we go, potpourri.
it has the smell of like old lady perfume, right?
Yes.
That's a very good description of what
Like the
potpourri
very
is.
musky, floral smell.
Yes, just like
100%.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, yep. Old lady perfume. So that's one thing we have to look forward to, or some of us. What else going on during the holidays? What's the other question? Oh, ricotta.
Yeah, if I'm in Frozen any shifts, because I'm right down the dairy, right near where cottage cheese is, and they always go to the cottage cheese and look, and then they turn around and see me.
Yep. But it used to be.
Where the ricotta is? Yeah, it used to be with the cottage cheese. Like
cheese.
8 years ago.
You just need to get some of the print signs that says ricotta is on aisle 1.
Yeah,
I would like that.
Like where those little price things are, like compare the price. Instead, just slip that in there.
Ricotta's on aisle 1.
I dare you. I dare you to pull that out and pull one of those
print them out at home, bring them in, slide them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm on shift, just slide it in there. Like
What seems crazy nowadays is that like every year I feel like the holiday stuff arrives earlier than earlier.
Oh, go to Sam's.
It's like a late October when we have Christmas.
I know. At Costco when I was there last month, everything was already out. Like
all the Christmas shit.
All that.
Yeah. Sam's too. Sam's got the Christmas lights. I'm like deciding when am I going to buy Christmas
Thanksgiving
lights.
always gets nothing.
I mean, they're already taking
Some
down
of my
the
best
costumes.
memories are Thanksgiving though.
Really? So what would be your favorite holiday? Like, okay, we can do a little this or that. Christmas or Thanksgiving, Mr. Martin? Doesn't matter. Not favorite, but which one do you prefer? Because I know.
I don't really have a preference. I don't like the holidays for the holidays.
So neither.
I like it because I get to spend time with my family. I don't care about what the holiday's about.
So Christmas or Thanksgiving? Which one would you prefer?
Thanksgiving I usually saw more of my family, so.
All right, Joey D.
I feel like Christmas, everyone's in kind of a better mood.
Yeah, I agree there.
So it's your Thanksgiving, not really, because everyone's rushing out the door for Black Friday.
Oh yeah, not so much anymore, but
yeah. Well,
Patriot.
Thanksgiving.
Why?
With Christmas, I feel like there's always so much pressure to like get the right kind of gifts.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
But with Thanksgiving, it was all about the food. Like everybody got together and made different foods and brought them. So it was, I don't know, lots to choose from.
There's always one thing we do.
What's that? Well, I know what I do on Thanksgiving.
When right after the past Christmas goes by, you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get my presents earlier in the year and save them until Christmas, and then that doesn't actually work out.
What,
just giving them to them?
Like instead of waiting until like the 23rd, 24th to get them all,
when you give it to them,
you probably have the idea, oh, I should probably get them earlier in the year and just hold on to them.
Oh yeah, people do that. Like people will wait like right after the holidays and get gifts.
I always forget.
I couldn't do.
I wait till the December 24th.
The only thing I do is I do get Christmas lights. Like after the holidays, I go to Walmart and I'll look for like lights that weren't sold and I'll buy them and keep them.
Oh yeah.
Easter's my favorite for that because I love getting them
the candy
eggs.
Oh yeah.
Like half off eggs. Yes. Because most of the time, if you do the math, half off of Halloween candy and Christmas candy is still more expensive than just regular candy on sale.
Yeah, you're really not saving any money.
So that's why I almost never get it anymore. But the Cadbury eggs, different story.
You got a deal.
Get that the next day, half off. That's your only chance.
My wife is a fan of the, the Hershey's Kisses, but it's a particular one for the holidays. It's a peppermint.
Oh, it's like the white and red swirl.
The swirls, and she will fucking tear those things up for months.
Really good.
They're good, right? So I have to wait, but sometimes we run out. So I have to make an educated guess. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the display. I'm like, okay, is it going to make it? If it doesn't, I end up buying it and paying full price. But every now and then, it doesn't sell, and then I get it half off. So.
The other seasonal one we usually get around now is those cherry-filled ones.
Hide them somewhere in the back. Go put them on the rafters.
Well, you know who finds it, Jeff.
No. Like above bakery. Those rafters. Just go toss it up there with the Christmas decorations.
I'm gonna do that this year.
You literally have a dairy cooler.
That's just not gonna last in there, but. So yeah, that's one of the things.
The refrigerant thing.
Oh, fucking forget. A year later, like, who the hell put this up? It was a case of Hershey's. Oh shit. That would be me.
I don't remember what happened to those Twix. Remember, someone just put a whole case of Twix in the freezer.
Like dry.
Just
like ice cream.
Like an entire case of it in the freezer.
Why?
We don't know. Like Sal was like, "Where did this come from?" And I was like, "I didn't put it there."
Dave.
We couldn't figure out who put it there or why. There was no writing on it. We were like, "Is someone saving this?"
We need unsolved mysteries.
It was in there
Robert
for
Stack
days.
to solve this shit.
It was in there for days.
So what'd you do? You took it out?
I have no idea.
Robert Harris.
It was just gone one day. I didn't get the answers.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to investigate.
So did you guys take it out? And
I don't know.
It's still there?
No, it's gone now.
Oh, it's gone now. So somebody took it.
I have to ask the frozen people what happened
to
it.
AWOL. Mr. AWOL. Oh, speaking of segue, it's a good segue. So I know we talked about this. Me and Patriot talked about it. How fucked up is it when you're working and someone calls out on that shift? Like it makes your job harder. Like
if it's like
Patriot. Well, go ahead. Start with you, Joey.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If it's like my car blew up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, shit happens, right?
You
get into a gang fight with me.
My dog exploded. Like
my dog exploded. Wait, you've heard of that?
Like a legitimate reason.
Yeah, but that's kind of how does your dog explode? I don't know if that's a legitimate.
C4.
Yeah, I mean we know the different ways, but like think about how does a dog explode besides C4?
Like in general, like I'm talking about like a legitimate excuse.
Okay, so
not necessarily the act of
too many Mentos.
But well,
Diet Coke,
the Mentos, yeah. So Patriot, I know you were kind of alluding to that earlier.
my
not to mention anybody in particular, but
I'm a pretty firm believer and tracker of probability. And, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Sometimes shit happens a lot in a row. But you got to learn to adapt better. That's all. You gotta learn to leave it at the door.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I've gone through some hell of my own and had to come and work every day, work 2 jobs. And it is hard sometimes, and it does break you down sometimes, but you just gotta deal with it
and work. Dude, I'd rather be here. Like, if there's drama at my house, that's the last place I want to be. Unless there's physical violence or you have to be there. I'd rather be here because when I go home, I gotta deal with this shit. So I'd rather stay here for 8 hours, and then when I get home, I'll deal with it. So
Here's the thing.
Calling out, like,
apparently,
I don't know.
What, this kid's girlfriend or ex dropped all his things on top of his car?
Is that the story? Is that I mean, we're
He's
not
got a lot
naming
of
names,
stories.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Mr.
Some of these
you know
things
who.
are very genuine
They
reasons.
showed up on throwing it at his car in the ground next
Yes.
to it. They had to call
Here?
the
Was it
cops.
here?
Yes,
Yeah, it was out
yes.
here in the parking lot. They had to
This
call
did
the cops.
happen.
For this person.
There are legitimate times
Holy
where
shit.
things have gone to hell, and he's just dealing with it. So we're all trying to be cool with it, but there are also times
More often than not.
there are also times when the reasons are very lame. Like, I can't find my keys, and then he just didn't come in that day.
Or I lifted up 7-pound bags of ice.
Yeah, threw out his back.
What?
He put 7-pound bags of ice on a float and said he threw out his back doing it because he has an old back injury.
Oh.
And yeah, he was here yesterday.
No, he described the injury to me. It sounds valid because I had a very similar injury.
It does
And
happen.
worked a
I mean,
very
your back
similar job.
seizes up. You can't move. You're like, oh.
But go to a goddamn chiropractor and get it fixed.
Chiropractor.
Don't call out 12 times in 2 months.
Hey, old school Big P, he ain't doing that anymore. Like, he's no longer in the store.
Yeah.
But now, with HR having no teeth and they have to gawk him and everything, this shit's gonna continue.
HR and paper trail keeps everyone at bay.
And it's just, and we talked about it. It sucks because other people have to step in now. Like, you had to do something tonight you weren't supposed to do, right?
Correct.
You know, and then we had to help you. Not that it was a big deal. It was like 10 minutes more.
No. We
But
adapted.
still.
We luckily had a really good team for the
Yeah,
night
we did,
scheduled, so someone
Yeah.
missing wasn't that big of a deal.
Right.
I don't mind helping when things go wrong, but when I have to help more than I do my own work, that's when it gets kind of annoying.
Yeah, because it's like, I hate surprises. I hate
Again,
surprises.
probability. Things go wrong, and when you have to call out, we can pick up the pace. It's hard on everyone. It's demoralizing a little, but when it's here and there,
Fuck it.
no biggie.
Yeah.
If
Well, it's
everybody calls out
pattern.
once every couple months, it wouldn't be that big of a problem.
Yeah. But it's a pattern like this.
When it's the same person over and over and over again.
On Tuesday, I ended up helping with Frozen because it was so
Obviously.
behind from all the call-outs this week
Right.
that
literally just
I
called
had
them in.
to go.
They called you in?
I
Or were you supposed to work?
wasn't supposed to work Tuesday or Wednesday. Luke called
Canadian.
me in for
Both
Yeah.
days.
That's right.
no. He called me in for Tuesday. However, he was supposed to call me in for Wednesday.
You didn't?
Oh, he only mentioned Tuesday.
But no,
Did you come in on Wednesday?
no.
Oh.
Some issue of communication happened between him and the manager, and I was supposed to come in on Wednesday. That's when I was supposed to be called in. But I
So
was-
not even Tuesday?
Not Tuesday.
So they
But
fucked up the
I
days.
was told to come in on Tuesday,
And
so
then
I
they
came
left you on the
Tuesday.
schedule Wednesday.
Then they left me for Wednesday, and they still haven't fixed my schedule. But I
So
was,
technically you're a no-call, no-show.
they removed it.
Oh, yeah.
So
of course.
it's
I'm
not
just saying for
penalized to me, but yes, technically.
technically you were a no-call, no-show, which was on
he's still-
on them, not on
That's
you.
their
He
fault.
still did
Yeah.
the extra shift and fixed the problem.
Right. You
I had
did
to do
work.
Frozen because it was so behind that
Yeah.
they needed the help.
Yeah. See, so
Because
that
there was no
just
one in Frozen for like 3 days.
and, you know, we got holidays coming up, so
Yeah.
they can't afford this.
Oh,
kind
they
of
got a
shit.
5-pallet truck in today. It's usually 3. There's little trucks where they get 2, and then the regular, though, on average,
Was
is
it
3.
checked? I'm doubting the order was checked.
I have no idea.
Because you since
I
you
just
said it was larger
fill in.
today, it probably wasn't checked.
It's
Because
5.
there's nobody there watching the order, right?
Well, that, and it's the holidays are coming up, like you said. They're trying to have more build stock.
Better than those.
Really?
I'm telling you, they're good. I told you.
I'm only having me 2. I'm doing good.
Oh yeah. Mr.
I
Baker
wanna
here is
be-
getting ready for
His bikini contest.
bikini contest, his competition.
Miss Universe.
Mr. Universe.
No. What are you talking
Mr.
about?
Pump City.
I'm going to see the X. I have to look good.
Oh.
And I can be like, haha.
See what you're missing, huh? Look what I got going on. Look at see the six pack. Yeah, baby. So Joey D, I know you were mentioning this earlier. We got another. It's not a new segment. We did it back in the day with the fam, but we got away from it. But we're bringing it back by popular demand, and also Joey D suggested it. It's this or that. We did actually an earlier one. We did a couple. So Joey D, take it away. What do you got for us?
This segment is more like an idea of like, you know, something like, would you rather like burn on a fire, die by fire, or freeze to death?
Okay.
So like something.
Okay.
You're right.
along-
All
like
right.
this
So
or
is that the
that.
first one? Are you asking
not
us a
really.
question? Oh, okay.
Pick one.
I'd like to answer that.
What was one you mentioned earlier?
Okay, I know you mentioned the island one. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead. What's the
I
like
figured we
that
can
one.
go around like and say like if you were stranded on an island, what's like one thing you would bring with you, or like
So one thing you would bring with you.
yeah.
So you're stranded on an island. One thing.
Mhm.
I'll start with you, Mr. Martin.
Satellite phone.
To be saved. Good answer.
I don't know what you expected.
A satellite phone. Okay. One thing.
Well, I mean,
See, but so it's so.
I forgot to pick a year. Let's say 1900.
Oh.
Okay.
Mr. Robinson Crusoe. Let's go, Robinson Crusoe. Martin. Robinson.
Homing pigeon.
Homing pigeon. Man, that pigeon's getting killed. That pigeon ain't making it off the island.
That fish is getting shot out of the sky by the pirates.
I'd be concerned if they could hit a pigeon.
So 1900, man, that's tough.
All right, what do you write? What are you gonna send?
Yeah, right.
You don't know where you are.
I know, right?
Oh no, bring a boat.
Okay, well, okay. That's technically bringing one thing. That's a boat.
You can do.
I'll bring a navigator.
Remember like the
Oh, boat,
Simpsons
just a
horror
navigator.
movies when like the guy like pricks his finger and he writes with his blood?
What?
In one of the Simpsons episodes,
It's
like
like
the
the
whole
Simpsons done everything.
That's not what I meant. What
couldn't
are
they
you
just
going to
follow the
write
pigeon
on the
back?
note to be found? You don't know where you are.
But you're assuming you're.
I'm
Assuming
out
it's
here.
you're assuming a pigeon
Good
is,
luck.
I don't know. There's just too many variables in that scenario
I'm
with the
this
homing
way.
pigeon. But
Fine, bring a blunderbuss.
what the hell is that?
Pirate weapon.
I never knew that.
It's a
Like a rifle shotgun hybrid.
it's
Big
a
old
smooth
fat
bore
boy.
rifle.
Oh, okay.
It's like a tiny cannon, essentially.
I'd want a machete because 1900s. There's no. I'd be able to cut down trees. Maybe at least
Ow.
make a makeshift.
Tattoo.
I'll go by that. I'll
Right?
go by that Gary Paulson video or the book, and
Huh?
use a
Is that
hatchet.
new?
Yes,
hatchet, yeah.
It's a fresh open wound I hit on the tree.
Nice tab.
What is it?
I know.
It is a
It looks
drill.
like a. Oh, I thought it was
Looks like a
ice cream
seashell.
cone.
That's what I thought when I saw it the first time.
When I
Cage's got a ice cream / drill bit.
when
on his
my
arm.
arm is
I thought it
down,
was a seashell.
standing at attention, it is an ice cream cone.
It looks like an ice cream cone.
And then when you do it the correct direction, it is a drill. It's from an anime Gurren manga.
Okay.
It's kind of like a drill on a keychain.
Okay.
Looks
yeah.
kind of like the drill from oh shoot, what's it called? BioShock.
Looks like a conch shell.
You're the second person
It
to
looks
say
like a
that.
drumstick.
Almost everybody sees the ice cream cone.
Yeah.
But you're the second person to say conch shell.
So, Joe D, there was another one that you mentioned. There was like two options. Either be
Oh, it was
in
like, would you rather be
jungle or
With what you have right now, would
Okay.
you? I changed it up a tiny bit. Would you
Okay.
rather go to the Arctic or a desert?
so what we have on us right now.
Yeah.
So the options are the
Like
jungle.
if you got dropped off in a plane crash,
Right, like let's say you got kidnapped right now. Somebody comes
Yeah.
on a black van, threw
Yeah.
you in, and then you wake up. They knock you out, and you wake up. You're in two areas. It could be either where.
the Arctic or the Sahara Desert.
Now, are we talking Antarctic or Arctic? Like
Arctic.
South.
You
so
can
like
choose.
North Pole.
Any kind of
North Pole.
yeah.
All right, so Santa Claus will be there. So I'll eventually find Santa Claus, and I'll be saved.
Which
right?
pole has the penguins?
North.
Antarctic.
I'll
no,
take a
sorry,
nap.
Antarctic.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the north.
Nah, I don't think so.
We need
I
we
think it's
need
Antarctic.
Ingrid.
We're gonna
that
fact
up.
check that one. I think so. Yeah,
Curious.
because you got the emperor penguins. Yeah, a lot of them are in South America. All right,
Yeah.
so shit, desert. Again, I'm going with the damn desert though. That's tough.
No, I'm taking
Like
desert.
what
You
kind of
taking desert?
terrain?
I feel like I'll die instantly in the Arctic because I'm not wearing nearly enough layers.
Oh,
That's what I was saying
apparently
earlier.
it's
I mean,
both, but mostly the south.
although
Polar
that
bears
might
live
be-
in the north.
Yeah, well, whatever's left of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's another subject for another day. But Okay, so you said desert and
Desert if I'm trying to actually survive. Arctic if I just want to take a nap and go out.
Yeah, because I'm not going to survive. Mr. Martin, since you like
I'm
to
not good at
debunk
surviving
these and
either way.
overanalyze these scenarios, what would you do? So we're talking desert, or are you talking Arctic? And we'll go with the Antarctic, because Arctic is probably, I don't know.
Penguins. We don't want polar bears.
Yeah, we don't want polar bears. What do you want to do, Martin? What are we doing? What are you doing? What are your choice? What's your choice?
Well, stupid question. How big is the desert? How big is the...
Ah,
Sahara.
come on!
You don't get to know either.
Sahara.
You just know it's like 100 plus degrees,
You
and
just know you're
there ain't
in
no
it.
water anywhere.
You're in the center of the continent.
I mean, there could be an oasis
It could
right around
be.
the corner.
Could be.
Or it could be miles and miles
Antarctic,
away.
there's research stations.
Ah, you don't know where you're dropped. You could be hundreds of miles. You could be hundreds of miles from a research station.
I mean, he's just taking the gamble that there will be civilization. But there's civilization in the deserts.
Yeah.
Is that how
There's
you play,
oasis
is that how
in
you
the
play
desert.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Is that how you play Minecraft? You just land and find the nearest village?
All right. So you're gonna go with the Arctic
Again,
then?
you're gonna freeze way before
yeah. You're
wander
gonna
into
be. We're gonna find a
civilization.
popsicle version of you.
Here's the thing,
You
though.
don't got
like,
no coat.
if you're in
Yeah,
the
you're
city,
done.
if
All right.
you're
So
in,
you're picking Arctic, assuming you find a base camp somewhere or some kind
Because it
of.
doesn't specify where you'd be dropped. You'd be dropped in the middle of a
You
research
could be.
station.
Okay. So you're playing the odds that you can find a research station. So you're going with the Arctic?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Joey D.
Arctic, easy
Why?
question. Because
Same.
in the desert, you would
Turn the
you would
penguin
experience.
into a coat.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fucking penguins you'd have to kill.
I don't know,
You'd
some of
have-
those penguins are pretty freaking big.
In the
Emperor
desert, you'll
penguins, yes,
experience
they
two
are.
different types of weather. You'll experience the heat and also the ice cold at night,
Yeah.
which would also lead to sickness.
Yeah, but you could like get under the sand, maybe, right?
What,
And like what you're wearing now,
like a
you-
blanket of sand.
I'm pretty sure I'm like,
Yeah.
if I went to dropped into the Arctic as is, I'm dead in 20 minutes. At least in the
you
desert, I
build
got
an
a
igloo-
day
Right.
until it gets to night.
an igloo, but an igloo.
Heat
I think
insulates
the
in an
Arctic's
igloo.
probably still colder than the desert
Yeah,
at
but
night.
what? Yeah, but igloo. What? I mean, you're assuming where area are you at where you can actually get ice and build it? It could be tundra. If you're in Antarctic, most of that's.
Well, you'll build into the wall.
Yeah, that's. I'd go with the desert. I think I'd last.
Then
longer
again,
than
we
the
have
desert.
At least a day.
flimsy box
At
cutter.
least a day.
I don't
Yeah,
think
hey,
I'd make
hey,
it the
it's
day.
something.
Oh, it'd make it the day in the cold.
Yeah.
Stab the penguin.
I hated
Yeah.
being
Use it
in
as
the
a
north.
Yeah.
Use the penguin as a hat.
Them penguins will slap you around. They'll be going like this. Psh, psh, psh. All right, so we got an even split
know.
here.
We could do the Luke
You think you
Skywalker
could
thing.
box a penguin?
Well, we could do the Luke Skywalker thing.
Hide in a penguin?
No,
Yeah,
kill
or
a
a polar bear and hide inside.
Oh,
that.
so you're gonna cut
You're
open a
gonna
polar
try
bear
to
and hide
fight-
in the insides and innards of a polar bear? Yeah, good luck.
What
with
do
I
you-
think you'd be
What do you have on you that you're gonna fight the polar
yeah,
bear
what are you
with?
gonna punch it?
box cutter.
What are you, fucking He-Man?
Gotta get him when
All
he's
I have
asleep.
All I have is a box cutter and like some
Box
out
cutter
of-
and a
out
will to
of,
live.
Yeah.
and some like the green tags. Like
That
out of-
polar bear is
Throw
gonna
my
that
shirt.
polar bear is gonna have you for lunch and dinner. Okay, you are not doing anything to that.
But
polar
if you
bear.
find a moose, you can eat for a while.
bro,
gonna
have you
fight a
seen this-
moose?
Are you gonna fight a moose?
Have you seen those?
Yeah, they're sizes of cars. I've seen
Better
moose
out
the
the
size
polar
of
bear.
They're fucking. And I heard they're
Fight the polar
they're
bear.
dangerous. I heard they're pretty rough.
No.
Have you ever seen one in real life?
Punch a
'Cause you're
polar
from
bear
that
and
neck of the
point at
woods.
the
They're
moose
big,
bear.
right?
That
They're
bitch
big
ate
guys.
Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Seen
Polar
it?
moose. This ain't Rocky
The moose or
Bowen's
the
go,
polar
okay?
bear?
Yes.
Polar bears are extinct, basically.
Yeah.
You won't find them, and they're all scrawny because they don't have food. But a moose, hell no. I'm good.
And that's one of
Especially-
the natural predators of a moose is an orca whale.
Yeah.
Really?
Correct.
Jesus Christ.
They can
orcas.
dive underwater. It's
'Cause-
terrifying.
I guess they swim between like what Canada and Russia.
Yeah, that whole
What?
area. Russia. All right, so you got another this or that?
That's all I have.
That's all you.
You really had the whole day to think of them?
A
and
whole
that's
day.
it?
He was like, "Hey, we should do this." I said, "Okay," and then you brought that good one, which was very
Well,
good.
I thought you guys would think of them too.
Oh, I got a
Now
couple.
we have to.
We'll go. All right. We'll go. All right. So we talked about this before. Now that you have some time to think about it, so I know what you're gonna say, Mr. Martin. So are we talking Publix, Big P sub, or the Fields? Meaning any other sub? Yeah,
Publix.
You can say pub sub.
Pub sub. All right. So you say pub sub, which we all know what that means. But anyway, Joey D, same for you. Pub sub or the Fields? And if the field, you can tell us what you think. What were you thinking about?
I've made my mind between the two I picked earlier.
Okay, what were the two though? Let's kind of go over.
I have to see either Jersey Mike's.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad choice.
Because
not a bad choice.
I think their bread is better.
Yeah, they are. But they cut the meat.
As
too,
much
right?
as I love a pub sub, the bread can be kind of tough.
Depending on when you get it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get it warmed up. Makes it soft.
Still,
I always get it warmed up. I always get my subs.
you always have to time it to whenever the bakery hands off the rolls.
But how
to
often
the
do they do it?
deli.
I think
Every couple hours.
Really?
Yeah.
They have a lot of bread saved back there.
Other than that, it's
So-
either Jersey Mike's or Firehouse Subs.
All right, so you got to pick one. Let's if you
Jersey Mike's is more filling.
But you like Firehouse?
Firehouse subs
Tasty.
taste a lot better, but
It's been a while. But
they're not as big. Like,
no, they're not. Jersey Mike's are pretty good size. No, Publix. Big P subs are pretty big. Pub subs are pretty large.
I mean, as a Floridian,
yeah. What do you?
public subs are just a known thing. I think we could have just left it as calling it a pub sub.
All right. So what are you gonna do, Patriot? Are you going pub sub or the field?
Pub sub.
Pub sub. All right. Which is your go-to sub?
I have two. I have two that I like a lot.
Okay. Sure.
The meatball sub.
I haven't had those in a while.
Yeah, they're delicious.
This is Martin agrees.
The lady behind the counter accidentally threw mayonnaise on it, and then I
Was it a magical experience?
loved it. Now
It was
I get
accidental mistakes. Like what the? Fuck?
Now I get mayonnaise.
oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Oh.
meatball with mayonnaise sub every
Meatball with
time.
mayonnaise.
Delicious. And then the
Wait,
other one.
You actually chose it?
No.
Now I choose it. She did it on accident. She
Oh.
just threw it on there, and I was like, "Oh, on a meatball? Oh, okay. All right, we're doing that."
On it?
And I'm
Yeah,
too
I hope
nice.
so, right?
I'm too nice, so I just was like, I'm
That's
just
a
gonna try
Swedish
this.
meatball sub, I guess.
Now I'm like, yeah, it's delicious. I'm all about it.
Is there still marinara on it?
Yeah, marinara mixed in with
Interesting.
it.
I mean, mayonnaise is not bad. Like you can either hate it,
Like,
love it, or hate it.
If you accidentally clicked it
I'm
and I
a
saw
lover.
that come through, I would call up the person and be like, "Hey, did you really mean this?" Like,
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't say anything
So
about
you
it.
didn't say
'cause
shit. You were like, fuck it.
I was just like, thank you. So yeah, now I get it that way every time. And then my
So
other
it's
one,
like
Yeah,
when
what's
you
your
try
other
to
go-to?
put
I get the
ketchup on
chicken
someone's,
tender
like,
sub
on a
with the
real chef's
chipotle
food.
cheddar, and then I
chef-
toss
actual
it in the
chefs usually get
spicy
this.
gold sauce.
You tell them to do that? Is that
Yeah.
like an option?
Yeah, because you can use any of the wing sauces.
Really?
So I use the spicy
That's not
gold
an
wing
option on the
sauce. It's oh well, that sucks for the app.
See, I don't. I
or-
don't like walking up. I do everything online. I just order it and then pick it up.
Or what I usually do is ask them which one they have cut open already, either spicy gold or the garlic parm sauce. Because the chicken tender tossed in that garlic parm sauce with
See,
that
I've never
chipotle
had
cheddar.
that.
It's good.
Really? Damn. So, Mr. Martin, I
Fire.
know we didn't ask you which sub are you going to? Which is your go-to sub for pub sub?
Chicken tender, probably.
Yeah, chicken tenders. I like chicken tender subs. Very filling. You get a foot long, dude. You're done. If you could finish it, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I usually that's the only time I'll take a 10 in a day because I'll eat like three quarters of
Yeah,
it
and
maybe,
then eat it
and then
later.
like 2
Yeah,
hours later
yeah.
I'll go back for that other piece.
There's also another place that somebody that you actually suggested earlier was Rinaldi's.
I've never had Ramon.
I haven't
They
eaten.
have a Godfather sub there.
And
It's incredible.
It's a sub you can't refuse.
Exactly.
Like our buddy the Godfather that's not here right
It's
now.
it's like an intensified like Italian sub. There's a lot more added to it.
So like what? Are they putting like
Like-
extra just
like
extra
they'll put, like,
meats?
mozza-
I need a place with a nice meat lover sub since I don't put
Oh,
any
they have that.
vegetables in it.
Yeah.
Meat only.
Like an all meat sandwich.
Yes.
Now, have you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
had? Have you ever? And they're good, but they're just too small. But Jimmy John's, they have the subs that have no bread.
Oh yeah.
I think
They
Jimmy
put
John's
it
is
in romaine
overrated.
lettuce.
Yeah.
Yes, they wrap it like they take romaine lettuce and they wrap your protein in it. It's pretty good and it's like low carb. It's like if you're
Yeah.
eating healthy
My
without
mom
having
used to
bread.
get 'em.
I used to get them, but they're so. It's like for me, they weren't really filling.
I had their-
They were
I'm going
good,
to
but it
Jimmy
was like-
John's. I want that bread though.
Oh, Jimmy John's is dude. Jimmy John's. I didn't ask your mind. Jimmy John's. Like I love They got a chicken
that was-
cheesesteak.
My other answer would have been Jimmy John's.
I thought they were overrated, maybe because like I haven't gone there enough to quit because of their inconvenient location here.
What, there's no Jimmy John's nearby?
There is, but
Just
it's
out of
kind
your
of
way.
like catty cornered in like the middle of Stewart.
Yeah, I have two by me. So, And my wife used to work for them, so I
I
always
used to
had
live-
shit. I always got hooked up when I
Yeah, I
when she
used to
came
live like 2 blocks from one in Michigan, so that's why I was like,
home. Jimmy
ooh,
John's.
yeah, they have they have some good meats there. Yeah.
They are good people too. They're a good organization.
I think I'm thinking of Papa John's. I'm trying to think of the guy that just got in trouble.
All right. Oh, good. I'm
think
glad you
Papa
said that.
John did,
So, all right. So go to fast food pizza, not like local chain. What are you going with? Who are you picking?
Fast food.
Yeah. So we'll start with you, Patriot. What's your go-to pizza? Not local. Let's not go for the one down the street from my house. I'm talking about if you had to pick one of the big
Hungry Howie's.
Hungry Howard's. I don't think I've ever had Hungry Howard's pizza.
Oh,
they
they're
good?
delicious because you can get Cajun seasoning on your crust.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they do stuffed crust too. So
Hungry Howard's.
they have a lot of really good toppings.
Don't they do like subs too as well?
I'm sure they do sandwiches. They have other little roll snacks and things, but I just always go with pizza.
What's
Hungry Howard.
considered a franchise or like a chain?
Franchise. Not like there's a couple here.
Not like a Big Apple. Big Apple or Domino's?
Like Domino's would be like a chain.
Domino's.
Okay.
Big Apple's
Big
is local.
Apples
There's
are
no
usually-
Big
yeah.
Apples
It's a
all
local
over the
franchise.
country.
Yeah, it's always locally owned. They just
Yeah.
use the name.
I'm talking about like big time. Like you said, Hungry Howard's. I know they're all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
I would say
they used
Pizza
to be.
Hut.
They've been shutting down.
I think Pizza Hut was always better.
I do.
Yeah.
I love getting a stuffed crust Pizza Hut pizza with the unlimited toppings because I will put every meat on there except anchovies.
I used to go to. I don't know if you ever been to a Pizza Hut and like sit down and eat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
Back
used
in
to
the
have
day.
all you can
Buffet?
eat. The buffet. Oh my gosh, from 12 to 1. I would time
Yeah.
that shit when I used to work outside of
So-
this all the time.
There was a place that was running for quite a little while, maybe like a good 5 years.
Are you talking about
Not CC's.
Okay.
I love me some CC.
Caesar's was,
It was-
how did they go out of business?
They're still in Orlando.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
I
I'm
always
talking
because
about.
I go get my son all the time, and I
CC's.
take him to
if
CC's.
anybody,
yeah, I love Caesar's.
He loves
if
it.
anybody has ever been to a Stevie V's,
Yes, Stevie
V's,
V's
yes.
is better.
There was
Yeah,
one. There was
Stevie V's
one
is
in
better than CC's.
St.
St.
Lucie
West,
West.
yep.
Yep.
that's where I went to the very first time.
Yeah.
They would I became really good friends with the guy there, and he would literally ask me what, like,
I mean, the pizzas were like smaller and like
Yeah.
flimsy. It wasn't like
The crust was better though.
with the
Yeah.
crust, but I mean, it wasn't a lot of pizza. But you can go there and eat all you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's worth it.
like,
Yeah.
they'll come up to you and ask you what you want, like how you
Yeah.
want your pizza done.
They'll be
And-
like, "Hey, look, we have a whole option of
I was
custom
like, hey,
pizzas.
can you take
just
the
choose."
pasta from the mac
They're
and
not
cheese
around
pizza
anymore.
and turn it
Nope.
to a spaghetti and meatball pizza?
And they did it.
Yeah,
What?
that was the best thing there.
I had to make a chili cheese dog pizza once. And they
What?
did that.
Yeah,
All right, so if you're not picking that, what are you picking? You said Domino's
Pizza Hut.
pizza. Okay, Mr. Martin. Chain pizza, none of these oddball ones.
I would say every chain pizza place makes me physically ill whenever I eat it.
I agree. Some of them are very like greasy and just.
I have no idea what about it makes me so sick.
Probably the
but
same.
it
With the
just-
grease.
Well, I'll eat like Big Apple and I'll be
No
fine.
problem. But one of these
But
is just.
any of like those chain places just makes me physically ill.
So what can you
Some kind of
tolerate?
Pizza Hut
preservative.
so far has been the one I can tolerate the best.
Pizza Hut's usually the one that gets me the worst, actually.
Yeah.
Like
They're greasy.
I
Like,
almost
the crust is like buttery greasy.
like if I'm getting Pizza Hut, it's
Thick.
when I'm staying home.
yeah, because you don't want to be out when you're eating Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
Well, if I order a pizza from those places, usually on days off because
yeah.
it
You're
makes
not
me
going-
physically
just
ill.
in
Yeah, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna stay home while I'm having this. Yeah, I would say if I had to pick, I mean Pizza Hut, but you know, I eat a lot now is Marcos.
I haven't had them.
And I don't know if they're all over the state, but they're around here and they're
It's at
pretty
least
good.
yeah. There's a handful around.
I haven't had them yet.
They're pretty good. They're good. I think
think-
they're better than Pizza Hut and Domino's
Yeah.
and all that, in my opinion.
Have you know those little Walgreens books, the coupon books that they sell every year around now? They have buy
deals
one
for
get
that?
one in there. So
Oh,
I
that's
get
good.
I get extra large meat lovers, and then I'll get another one with like 3 toppings on it, and it's 18 or like with tax and stuff. It's like $21 for 2 extra large
Hell yeah!
pizzas.
Normally
with
paying
a
like
ton
40.
of toppings.
Normally paying like
Yes.
40.
So I'll get Marcos. I eat forever. I eat pizza twice a day for like a week.
That's when he wasn't working out. Not now. Now he wouldn't touch the stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I got them coupons, I would.
Oh, now you're like, cheat day. Today's my cheat day.
This is like the food
week.
podcast
Cheat
today.
week.
Yeah, right. The foodie. This is the foodie podcast. Little Caesars. I know. Honorable mention. It's cheap. Convenient, and I love the cheesy bread or the what's it, crazy bread. Not
Have
cheesy
you?
bread.
Oh
Crazy
yeah,
bread.
the crazy bread is
Oh.
amazing.
God,
Have you
all
tried
that
the little
garlic.
half stromboli pizza? It's like half
Never
pizza,
had it.
half stromboli.
For
They
Little
had a
Caesars?
Batman pizza. It was
Really?
shaped like Batman.
My stomach would go crazy.
The
for
center
that.
pieces were little strombolis, and then
Yeah.
the slices were the wings. It was amazing.
I never really did that. I did not know that, as Johnny Carson would say. So, all right. So we got pizza. What else? All right, fast food. We'll go with fast food. So, out of the big 3, 4, what do you go? What's your chosen fast food?
Are we? Can we include the newly arrived
Fast
fast
food.
food place in Florida?
As long as it's a chain.
All right, it's a chain. It can't be like
White
there's
Cat-
like 2.
White Castle.
Oh,
Yeah, they're around.
I love dude. Whenever we go to Orlando, like even this when we went to Gainesville, we didn't talk about that yet. I actually proposed, hey, I'll go to White Castle and get. It was out of the way, but like, yo, I'll pick up dinner. He goes, oh yeah, you can go to White Castle. I'm like,
One in Orlando?
Yeah, because it's the best.
Yeah.
I love White Castle. You guys ever had White Castle?
Yeah.
How about
It's
this?
okay.
Yeah, I've had the frozen ones.
Nah, it's not the same.
Yeah, no,
You
that-
gotta go to the
I've
one in
been
Orlando.
actual-
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
only way to make it the same is to wrap it up in a paper towel.
I don't
Yeah.
like their chicken though.
Yeah, I've never had their chicken.
No.
We got to get the beef. The beef
Um,
sliders. I call them whatever.
They have really good clam strips at the
I've never had
restaurant.
them.
They're really
Really?
good. Yeah.
They used to sell beer there because when they first opened, we would
Yeah.
go there. They stopped selling beer. Which I'm like, what the fuck?
well,
Since I'm waiting here a half hour, might as well have a beer while I'm waiting for my order.
The one I've been going to when I'm up in Jersey is in Roxbury.
Roxbury.
And if you know the movie Night of the Roxbury, that's the town.
Yeah, but isn't the movie based out of like California?
Jersey.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're in California.
It's Jersey.
Okay,
Uh,
agree to disagree. We'll have
so
somebody fact
yeah,
check
there's a
that.
White
have the
Castle there,
internet.
I know.
and
Don't worry, Mr. Martin's already on.
they actually have a breakfast menu too.
I've never had the breakfast.
They have like an Egg McMuffin, but like
For,
White
like,
Castle
the
version.
small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Mr. Martin, what are you eating? What's your fast food go to?
Something I haven't had in a very long time that was really good. I think it was called Crystal Burger or something.
Crystal. Okay, so
yeah.
Crystal Burger is like the competition to White
Oh, yeah,
Castle.
yeah.
There used to be one. I don't know if it's still there.
There's
Off of
one-
192 and Kissimmee.
There's one at
And
the
there used to be
I
one in
had-
Sunrise. I think they closed that one though.
The one I had was at the Jacksonville and Georgia border,
Yeah.
at the Florida Georgia line.
Were you talking about where it was filmed or where it was set in?
Supposed to be.
Where
It
it
was,
was supposed to be
it
set
was probably
in?
filmed in Cali.
No,
It
it was filmed.
in Cali.
It was filmed in California. But the nightclub is there's a nightclub called the Roxbury.
The
And-
town is called Roxbury.
Yeah, but remember the movie is we're talking about the movie Night at the Roxbury with Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan, and
Yeah.
Molly Shannon. The whole deal is about them getting in that nightclub, right? They're trying to get in. That's in California. Like they're two rich families, and the whole story with them and the brothers having a falling out, and they meet up with the club owner. And
I don't remember.
you don't remember that movie? It's
I
a
was real
'90s
little.
movie. It was based off a SNL skit.
Yeah, I remember the movie. I liked
Remember
the
with
movie.
the
I just
heads?
don't remember where it was.
Yeah, but it was in California.
quote it.
There might have been a city called
the dance.
Roxbury. Yeah. They did one with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, the
Jim Carrey
Roxbury
did it.
was a club.
Yeah, Roxbury was a club, but it was in California. So. But all right, so you say Crystal? Yeah, Crystal was good. Crystal was like the second rate.
They're mustard based.
They're mustard,
They're like more mustardy than.
more mustardy.
Yeah.
It was good,
They're
but
really.
until I
like
was
them
able to
all,
get
too.
White Castle. Yeah.
So like, there was always like a tradition. Like whenever I flew into Newark, I would always go by and pick them up. Actually, the worse location the White Castle's in, the better.
Shit. So you would actually go to like
Yeah.
Newark, middle of the hood.
Orange County, yeah.
Shit. One year we were in Chicago for a Dolphins game and we're like, yo, we want White Castle. There's White Castle here. So we get on the train and we end up in the south side of Chicago. So we step out and we're like, all right, where's this White Castle? And we can see what it's like. There's projects there and there's like people walking around that don't look like us. We're like, yeah, we're not supposed to be
so
here. We got right back on the train and went back into
California.
downtown. Like, we found a White Castle somewhere else because I'm not going to that anymore.
Like if you find like
Not me.
the chef's cigarette ash in your burgers, you know they're good. Like that's how good they have to be.
I don't think I want that.
I
in
don't
my
think I want
burger.
that. I'm complaining and going
Like
to
that's
the-
how ghetto it has to be. Like
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. Okay, to each their own. So, Patriot, what are you eating?
I actually really like Zaxby's.
Zaxby's, I love their chicken sandwiches.
I
Like
always
they're
ask-
like
The first,
Yeah, I get the chicken tender type sandwich, the club with the bacon and the cheese. And
I went
the
to one of those in
tenders.
Savannah.
And
They're very good,
They
yeah.
have a garlic buffalo sauce, and I use that
Yeah.
on the tenders.
PDQ.
You know what's really good there?
They use too much.
Was it
oregano.
grilled? Is it the zucchini fries?
Zucchini fries. Who does that?
Zaxby's does. No,
Do
no,
they?
not Zaxby's. PDQ.
PDQ.
does them.
Yeah, they have.
I like Zaxby's
The
fries.
zucchini
like
fries
that.
are amazing.
But I ask for extra
Yeah.
seasoning every time because they skimp out. You gotta ask for the extra.
You gotta say extra salt, please.
Yeah. No, they use like a little
But-
seasoning on it.
Salt. Yeah.
If we're talking like normal sized burgers, a
Yeah.
new one that's like really coming in is Culver's.
I like Culver's burgers.
Culver's all right. They got
Yeah,
the
I like
custard. I like
Culver's
it
burgers.
because they have custard ice cream.
They're
You
like
can get
buttery.
custard.
So do you want the answer?
Yeah,
to
no,
the
their
Roxbury?
burgers are good.
Yes, please. We got Mr. Martin to fact check this. Go ahead.
So the outside of the building is located in West Hollywood, the outside of in the movie, and then the inside of it is in Los Angeles.
Wow.
They use two different buildings.
So
One's
the-
called Billboard Live for the outside.
Well,
One's
like-
called Mayan Theater in Los
Well,
Angeles.
I don't know if it was something like The Office did, because The Office is based in Scranton, but they film in Cali.
Of course, yeah.
But they happen
But
to have the exact town correct.
Well, yeah, because they're out of Scranton, but obviously they're filming everything in California. Or now it's everything's in Georgia. Everything's in Georgia now. So, all right. So we got for me, like I said, I agree with you. White Castle is for me. I love White Castle.
I would get one of those Crave cases.
We used to get like
that
20
holds like
pack.
30 of them.
You know what burger I actually do enjoy if I'm going for a burger though is
Oh.
Wawa.
Oh yeah, they're
They
good.
have, I get a pulled pork burger. It's just a
Oh,
burger
pulled
with
pork.
pulled pork on the burger.
Yeah.
It's a burger with pulled pork.
Right.
Delicious.
Really?
Great combination.
Their
And
food is.
I can get with garlic aioli sauce and
If
barbecue
you
sauce.
put an egg on it, you'll have all animals on
I don't need that.
Just
it.
get
It's not
everybody.
a burger, but have you ever had Sunset Sliders?
They're really good.
They are amazing.
Where's that?
It's a food truck.
It's a food truck off of A1A.
And they have okay.
If
Right.
if anyone's listening, they need to try it. They're open from like probably
Advertisement.
like 10 to
Plug,
7 every day.
Yeah.
They make like Parmesan fries.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I love me some Parmesan
Go look
fries.
them up on Instagram. Like your mouth will be watering.
It's so good. Pulled
Yeah,
pulled pork ones
really?
are fantastic.
They make them on the spot.
Really?
I love me some pulled pork.
Yeah, I had some last week. We went to a place in Port St. Lucie, and it was like a Cuban sandwich, and it was damn good. Damn
I went to a Cuban place called One in a Million.
good. Yeah.
Used to be in Jupiter.
Not anymore. Now that one in a
It
million
was
is
like
nobody.
it was
That's the last
JUAN 1 in a million.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it was in Jupiter.
Was it a food truck?
It was a restaurant.
Our foodie episode. Favorite foods.
I'll talk about food anytime.
What's your
Here you go. Check that out.
Show 'em.
man? I'm getting hungry. Eating all these cookies, man. I need something else now.
I could go for some popcorn. I like making popcorn.
Okay, fried chicken. If you had to get fried chicken, you have these two choices: KFC or Popeyes.
I kill myself
Martin?
instead.
It's Martin.
What?
Popeyes or KFC?
Popeyes.
And why?
I just don't think I've ever had KFC.
Oh, you've never had KFC before, so
Oh.
you're just Popeyes. Okay.
I've never had KFC either, but I've had.
You've
Like,
never had KFC?
The only time
Where
I
have
had
you
Popeyes.
been
The only time
your
I
whole
had
life?
Popeyes is like when that huge like sandwich war was happening.
Yeah.
And I
So
just
you
wanted,
had the chicken
I just
sandwich,
wanted to deal with like see like what the
which
whole deal
is
was
it is
about.
very good.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings, but
We like that.
I'll say this: KFC, the extra crispy skin is way better.
But it's fried chicken.
But I
You can
like
handle it.
at Popeyes they have the blackened chicken, like the grilled blackened chicken, and that is delicious. If you've never had that,
Never had that.
get the blackened
The
chicken
blackened
from
chicken?
Popeyes.
I still
and
think
then
the
get
Lord
Like a
the
Blackened-
sandwich, or are they actually just chicken?
It's just tender, like a boneless chicken, like grilled
Really?
strips, kind
And
of.
it's grilled.
Yeah,
Blackened?
it's blackened
Holy
chicken,
shit.
and
I
then you
saw
get
that.
the blackened garlic sauce to dip it
Uh-huh.
in, like the garlic ranch or
I
something.
think I've had that.
Yeah, get that with the strips. Ah, amazing.
I still think the Lord's Chicken's better.
Who?
The Lord's Chicken.
Where's that?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're just chicken. They're like in the Zaxby's, PDQ. I'm talking about like you want a 10-piece fried chicken. I mean, obviously, Big P has fried chicken, but I'm talking about out of the two major players, which is.
When their main ingredient.
I mean, you
is
got Bojangles
bone-in
too.
chicken.
Huh?
I mean, bone-in chicken.
Bone-in chicken.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan of Popeyes,
I like-
but I really don't like the fried chicken. I get chicken sandwich. I don't like fried chicken. Like I will not get a 10-piece.
The actual
Oh,
bone-in, like the chicken breast, I actually like KFC's extra crispy
Really?
breast
I
better
can't
than Popeyes.
Yeah, I can't have it.
But I want that blackened chicken way more.
Yeah.
Delicious.
They used to have KFC used to have these fries. They were like
Oh.
big, huge potato fries.
But who's
Like
got the
huge steak
better
fries.
biscuit?
Ooh, no.
Red Lobster.
Damn. Oh,
No.
come on. Yeah,
Those
well,
are
yeah,
the two
whatever.
choices.
Come on, KFC or Popeyes? I would say Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes.
You're gonna deny those cheddar biscuits?
No, but yeah.
They're good. I
Okay.
like them. They're amazing. But that's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
On topic.
Okay, so
You
we'll
said
go
biscuits.
restaurant. What's the one in Port St. Lucie? The one that they it's a barbecue place. What the hell is it called?
Is it the one with the pig on the front?
Nah, it
That's
used to
not-
be. It's next to PA Grill. Next to it, there's another restaurant there. It's a barbecue place. They have
Like
burgers.
Porky's? Or like,
No.
Yeah.
But they're talking about biscuits. Damn it, I'm not gonna get the name. But I know you said
Not
Red
Sonny's.
Lobster, huh?
not Sonny's.
No. It's another place. But the cheddar biscuits, but there are no alternative. Like, you really can't compare that to any other restaurant. Nobody makes, like, cheddar biscuits like
I'd
that.
rather have me some cornbread.
Actually,
Cornbread from...
there's one that does, but one of the restaurants in Jupiter
Cornbread's
makes
good.
one like that.
This restaurant in Michigan called Loxton's used to make this most amazing cornbread, and it was right next to my college. So I would get it on my way home. I would just pop in and buy a tray of the cornbread for $5, and they got to know me after a while.
So,
And when the restaurant closed, when they went out of business, I went in during the last week, and he was like, "Oh, you're not gonna be able to buy it anymore. We're closing down."
So
and I
would
was
you-
like, "Oh my god!" Like I was so
You
sad.
load it up?
He said, "I'll tell you what we do though." He said, "We literally just get cornbread mix, and then we mix it 50-50 with yellow cake mix." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
So you knew that he gave you the...
I need to try it. I
they
haven't
gave-
tried it yet.
Yeah.
I don't have a very effective kitchen right now,
They gave you the secret
So-
ingredient.
but I do
the
need to try to
cornbread.
make it.
so
Sweet.
our Big P used to have excellent, huge bricks of cornbread.
Like
Like
they
bricks.
made it?
Yeah, the bakery made it every
Mhm.
day.
They don't
I
make them
remember.
anymore.
I remember the bricks.
Yeah, I remember them. They used to have them with the dinners.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't make them anymore.
they
were good.
They also had ones with blueberries in it.
Have you
damn,
tried
I don't
the-
remember those.
Have you tried the little
I don't know.
cornbread tops?
Yeah,
Those are pretty good.
but the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Have you-
loaf was
Yeah.
better.
Have you guys ever had Shoney's before? Now we're talking about all you can eat.
I have not.
Shoney's.
Oh, all you can eat.
Shoney's is one.
No.
What's the well? What is another one that you guys ever been into?
I went
So-
All you can eat.
Ponderosa,
Okay.
Ponderosa. Ooh.
and
So-
it was
Orlando?
delicious. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're automatically going to rule out Golden Corral
Why not?
because that's where you go after you've had a long night.
No,
No,
honestly,
no, Denny's, that's what
no.
you have to
Go
want.
right when they open, and Golden Corral is amazing.
Yes,
when,
the
it's-
breakfast.
when everything
Yes.
is
Is
fresh.
the one at
Yes.
Fort Pierce still open?
Because when you get it fresh, whatever
They
happens
are.
to come out,
I
it's
don't know if they're
good.
open all day.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
That's where I went.
So, Big Apple has a secret menu. I don't know if you
Big
know.
Apple. Which
But
one?
on Wednesdays and Sundays,
Around here?
every Palm City, Stewart, and Jensen.
We're just giving
They,
up all the locations.
they have all you can
That's
eat
great.
pizza, salad, nuts, pasta,
Yeah.
for like $15.
What do you tell them?
He said, "Hey, I'd like to do the all you can eat
And this is when?
Wednesdays and Saturdays,
At what time?
I thought you said Sunday.
Sundays, yeah,
What time?
like all day,
So you go in there and you say, "Hey, I want the all you can eat,"
yeah,
and they have to.
yeah."
I don't think
I'm gonna try that shit.
I
They'll be
don't
like,
know
"What
if
the
they
hell are you talking
legally-
about? We don't do that here. Get out of here."
I've gone to a Big Apple before and had them say we don't do things. So because I've gone in with like, hey, I have this
depends on the
slip,
one.
and they're like, no. So I'm
The
sure
one
they
in-
can refuse.
The one on US 1 in Stewart does it.
but
That's-
yeah,
that's
I'm sure
the
they
original.
just do it. Yeah.
That's the original one.
But the problem is you have to keep telling them to bring it out, because interestingly enough, it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to realize it's full.
really?
Yeah.
20 minutes, huh?
Like if you eat something and you wait 20 minutes, you become full.
Really?
So you want to try to eat as much as you can within that time.
Yeah. Then you throw up because you eat too much.
Yeah.
I've literally done that.
Yeah.
So
I did
you
a
have
pizza
to,
eating contest.
You have to keep
What? Hold on. I hate to interrupt you, but
like
So you did a pizza eating contest,
like
please?
it was a
I didn't do
$30
this.
pizza, and if you eat it all, it's free.
Where was this?
In Michigan.
So you paid $30,
Correct, because I didn't eat it all.
and if you ate it all, they give you the money back.
No, you don't pay it all.
So it was just for you to say, "Hey, I ate it all," right?
If you eat it all, you don't have to pay for it. If you fail, you pay for it.
Oh,
Like
so
a
you
challenge.
didn't eat it all.
I got halfway. I did one more slice than halfway, which was 11.
How big was this pizza?
Very.
like you know, is it like 16-inch, 20-inch,
Was it like
22
a
inch?
I think it was 30 or something.
Holy shit! So it was the size of
it was
like
20
the table.
slices. They're big.
20 slices?
yeah.
Are we talking like small
They're
Pizza Hut
pretty
slices
big.
or?
The bread was so thick.
See,
The crust was
Yeah.
thick.
Oh yeah.
And it had 8 toppings, but I chose all meat because I don't like vegetables. So that
Too
was
much
just a
cheese.
disaster.
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. They were forced you to pick something. But
but
I
there are
didn't think-
people that
I
did
didn't
finish
think
it.
cheese.
Like, are
yeah.
they-
Yeah, and they were real skinny
I would have
too.
asked for
Yeah, it's
without
funny
the
how skinny
cheese
people
because
are
that's the
eaters.
trick.
Dip it in your soda
'Cause-
like
'cause
this
the
guy.
cheese-
I
the
didn't
cheese will
smoke
ball up.
marijuana at the time. Is what the problem was. I think.
Oh, you would have torn it up.
I should try to go back. I'm going to visit literally on Monday.
He's gonna walk in. I'm back. Bring that pizza.
for the wall again.
So there's
I'm pulling on that wall.
My
right
stomach's
now.
too small now.
there's a
'cause
local
I've been
place that does
dieting.
it.
Who?
There's a local place that does that.
Well, I know there's a
Uh,
pizza place. that
Brooklyn
has really good
Joe's.
ones. They do a competition.
Yep. It's
Yep.
a partner contest.
So you and someone else.
Oh.
They each have their own Sicilians.
How big? Pretty decent size.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
and if they eat it all, they
Oh.
don't pay for it.
I would say like 2 foot by 2 foot.
Okay. Damn, that's still pretty big.
It's
And
a
then
lot.
and they have to eat it all, and then what?
Yeah.
They don't pay
Each-
for it.
So it's $40 to enter. And you win like $300 if you
If
do
you
it.
finish it.
Yeah.
If your
So
partner
nobody
doesn't,
finishes it.
can you finish theirs?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, right.
So
I'm
you have
getting
to
that
pick your
$40.
partner wisely.
He chose it.
It's actually funny. There was an ex-associate that used to work here a long time ago, who I first met by her doing
At
that.
the CVS. Segway.
There's an associate that I hang out with all the time, and that girl eats more than I've ever seen anyone eat, and I could watch
Where
that
does
all
it go?
day.
And where does it go?
She works it off. She works a lot.
See.
But I've seen her eat like almost an entire pizza, and then the brookie type thing from Domino's. Like she ate like 5 slices of that.
Jesus.
Great, way more than I could eat.
Back in my Fat Joe days, I can eat a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like that. But
I
you
used-
work out, so.
Yeah. Back before all that, but I used to go to Roma's and get an entire pizza and a dinner.
Have
So you eat the whole pizza and eat the dinner?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Have you ever had the when Little Caesars does sometimes the
The
pretzel
Chicago
pizza?
No.
The
No.
pretzel with cheddar sauce pizza.
I think that'd be
Really?
way too filling.
No, I used to eat that whole thing in one sitting.
Good lord.
I
Delicious.
feel bad for your family.
You guys are a bunch of. Yeah, I feel bad for that toilet.
That was when I was with my ex Sarah, and she was literally mortified the first time she saw me just devour the entire thing.
What else?
Yeah, so we did that, and yeah, I don't know. This was like a foodie podcast. This turned into like this and that, and it turned into like favorite restaurant.
Because we don't have any of the discussing characters with us today.
Yeah, and I thought we were gonna have all these people here tonight. It was like oh yeah, such and such gonna be here. This one's gonna be here.
I'm an open book. I'll talk about anything. I just usually let everybody else steer the wheel, and you get
Yeah.
to have whatever I say as we go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to.
You
we
never
might
know
have
what you're
to-
gonna get.
We might have to shelve that for next week because we're coming up against our time. We don't want to spend too much time on these podcasts. Obviously, we want people to be able to listen to it. And one thing I hate is having these long podcasts. And like, man,
You also
I-
wanted
no,
to
listen to
splice
it.
in
Yeah.
the half we got. And
yes,
'cause
we did have.
We lost the
Yep.
other half.
We did have something
Yeah.
last week we talked about, and well,
I had a pretty good story on there.
yeah, you did.
You didn't anymore. You
No, I don't think it was
Yeah.
there. You want to tell it again while we got a few more minutes?
I'll say it next time.
Okay, we'll say it was pretty good. It involved CVS and a bunch of girls, so.
I thought it saved it.
No, it didn't.
He only got half of it, the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Everything
basically dating site mishaps.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can retell the other part of my story, the funnier part.
All right. Well, okay. So we'll let's set the scene here.
I mean, right now. I thought during dating mishaps.
Oh, okay. No,
episode.
okay. Yeah. We'll set that up next Saturday, our next Big
I
P
will be out of
roundcast.
town.
Oh, well, in a few
I will
weeks
be here.
we'll get you. You won't.
I will.
Okay, so we'll get one story next week, and then in 2 weeks we'll get the Patriots other.
I'm gonna be
story.
away all week.
That's right. You're gonna be in the FTL.
Yeah.
Like I said,
So, yeah.
go to Wilton Manors. Make sure you clench your butt cheeks when you get that pizza. Anybody comes behind you, be careful. Don't drop the soap. It's a pretty interesting neighborhood, but
Does anybody listening live over there?
huh?
Does anybody listening live over there?
Maybe a couple. They'll let you know. I mean, you'll be fine. You'll be
if
safe.
I tap me on the shoulder?
They
Oh,
may
we've
give
heard
you,
you on the
they'll give you a
podcast.
double tap. They're gonna double tap you. Nah, Wilton Manors are good. They're good people. They're just a little light-hearted people.
Yeah.
Wilton Manors. But, all right. Well, thanks for listening to Fam 305. I want to appreciate everyone who listened to this foodie podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some insights on what we like, what we don't like, and you know where to find us on. We're on Anchor, Spotify, iPhone, whatever the hell, iTunes. You name it, we're on it. Fam305.com. We're also on Twitter, Instagram. Just look for us, the Fam305 podcast. Guys, thanks for joining in tonight.
Yeah.
It was real.
Thank you for having us.
Anytime.
Yeah. Mr. Martin, any last words? Any famous last words? No. We had a long discussion today about AI and brains and Pong, but that'll be for another episode. We'll talk
You guys
about
can
that.
have a whole
How
episode
to
just on
measure a
that.
human soul.
How to measure a human soul, which let's not
You guys can
open
have
that
a
one
You
up.
need
podcast
to
just on that.
Save that one
Yeah,
for
we'll save that
when
one.
Seabass can join.
Seabass. Yeah, we'll definitely. We're gonna shelve that one. So again, thanks for listening. See you later.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Fam305.